Welcome, guys. This is my first playthrough of Slay the Spire 2. So it'll be interesting to explore it together if this is your first time playing it as well. I'm Brutos, and hope you guys enjoy. Looks like our only available option is to start out as the Ironclad. 80 health, 99 gold. The last soldier of the Ironclads. Crushes foes with sword and flame against his will. Burning Blood is my, I don't know if this is ability, amulet, what that's called, but it's Burning Blood at the end of combat, heal for 6 HP. I have played Slay the Spire 1 a little bit. This seems almost identical to Slay the Spire 1 so far, but we'll find out. Enable tutorials. It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want a brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? Well, sure. I've never played it before. Let's get that. Act 1, Overgrowth. Whoa, Tony.
Tony the Tiger 2060 just subscribed for 2 months.
Yo, thank you very much for the 2 months, Tony the Tiger. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. How's it going? I really appreciate the support. All right, let's go for this tip. Select a room to travel to. To move up in the spire, pick a room to enter. Once you complete the room, pick an adjacent room to keep climbing. All right, and so the objective, obviously, to go all the way to the top and slay the boss at the top, since this is Act 1. Ooh, there's a timer. What's with the timer? Interesting. Of course, brother, it's going well. Thanks for the great games. Remember Uther when the raffle comes. All right, I look forward to it. I hope we can do Uther. I'm very inexperienced at playing Uther in Heroes of the Storm. All right, interesting. So in Slay the Spire 1, you kind of start out with 4 paths. And in 2, apparently you start out at this main path, which I kind of like. It's a slight, variance. Hardly different, but yet interesting. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, you end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn, and your energy is replenished. All right, makes sense. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. I really feel like Slay the Spire 1 needed this tutorial. Block reduces incoming attack damage, but wears off at the start of your next turn. And lastly, during your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to block. Yeah, very useful tips for your first playthrough. And I am going to move my camera over just a smidge, so you guys can see me a little bit better. Or see the game a little bit better, rather. Boop. Maybe right about there. Pertinent question. How can you slay a building? I don't know. I don't know Starchild sings. I don't know the answer to that one. Are you slaying the thing at the top of the building? That is a very good question. It totally makes sense. A real head scratcher. It's true. I may move my camera over to this side if it's better. Maybe I'm blocking things here. You guys let me know. Let me know if it would be better somewhere else. Alright, this enemy intends to attack for 12 damage. We can see that right here. It's a Nibbit, if that's of interest. We can bash it. Oh, we have 3 energy. So we can bash for 2, applying 8 damage and 2 vulnerable. We can strike. We have a couple of defends, 3 defends actually. We are gonna heal ourselves. I would do 2 defends, I think. Oh, I want to bash it though real bad. I kind of want to do 2 defends and a bash, but I don't have the energy for it. Maybe I just do 1 defend and a bash? I think I do 2 defends and a strike and just take the 2 damage. Yeah. And end turn. Pressing this button will end your turn. You will discard your hand. Enemies will take their turn. You will draw 5 cards. Then it'll be your turn. Roger, roger. So it does 2 damage. Nothing huge. And because I have Burning Blood, at the end of combat, I'll heal for 6 HP when I'm done killing it or dying from it. I guess if I die from it, I don't get that back. All right, so it wants to do 6 damage. Defensive, this enemy intends to block. All right. So a good time to defend, and I think 2 strikes. We just take the 1 damage and deal as much as we can to it. There we go. Oh, I like the turn counter too. It said end turn 2. So you're able to easily keep track of what turn you're on. If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile to the right is shuffled into your draw pile to the left. Got it? Oh, I like that effect. That's really good. All right, so far, I gotta say, I'm impressed with Slay the Spire 2. I am gonna take a quick 30-second break and just let my dog out, and so he can use the bathroom. He said, sounds like he's a little irritated at me and wants out. So BRB. All right, 30 seconds as planned and promised. All right, new hand. What does he plan on doing? Empower. This enemy intends to use a buff. All right, Biff is going to buff me. He's going to buff himself. So we don't need to defend. We could just do 3 strikes, I think. Strike. Pow. Oh, 1 more. Pow. All right, and end turn 3. He's strengthened himself, so he's going to do 2 additional damage. So normally he would do 12. He's going to do 14. I think we just kill him. We're going to bash. And then we're going to strike. Dead. And we should, and we already did actually, at the end of our turn, end of combat, heal for 6 HP. So we're back to full health. We get 15 gold, and we can add a card to our deck. All right, setup strike. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. So deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Tremble. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. Apply 3 vulnerable and exhaust. That's kind of nice. It gets it out of the way of your deck. And Blood Wall. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block, but very costly. I kind of like the 3 vulnerable and exhaust. Because you use it for 1 energy, you get it out of the way of your deck. It's a good early use card. Or 7 damage and 2 strength. You really want to use this and then attack, but you don't always get to do this. I'm going to go with Tremble. It sounds like the most interesting one to me. All right, proceed. Our only option. I think we will exercise our only option there. All right, unknown. Since we actually can pick a path, let's look at what the paths are. Question mark is an unknown room. Encounter an event, enemies, shop, or treasure. Merchant. The mysterious merchant sells his wares in these rooms. Spend your well-earned gold here. Treasure rooms. Relics and gold can be found in these coveted rooms. Rest sites. Stop by these rooms to heal some HP or upgrade a card. And enemies. Hostile enemies reside in these rooms, or elites. Powerful foes are in these rooms. Defeating them will reward you with a relic. All right, so these are called relics, not amulets. So many paths. Holy cow. The rest sites allowing you to upgrade a card are generally super good in my opinion. So this path on the right has 3. Oh no, you can only hit 2 of them. So they all have 2 of them. Right around there. Again, these are all kind of separate. If we want to focus on elites, these paths have more on the left. This mid path has the most elites. Boop, boop, boop. I think that's a good path to end up with toward the top. Yeah, I think we want to go off, veering off this way. And I like the question marks, honestly. I want to see what happens over there. We'll go left path. Battle start. All right, turn 1. Let's see what they want to do first. Aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 4 damage. Same, but 3 damage. And then this symbol, strategic. It almost looks like a card, right? This enemy intends to give you 2 status cards. Okay, it is a card. Well, I don't like that at all. I don't want any status cards. I'm guessing they're bad. All right, apply 3 vulnerable and exhaust. I want to start right off the bat. Let's give him 3 vulnerable. And let's attack the crap out of him. We don't have any block, otherwise I would use block. I think we end this fight quick if we get another decent hand. He added 2 slime cards to our deck. What's a slime card? 1 energy to use. Draw 1 card, exhaust. Huh. Okay. Alright, they want to do bigger damage this time, and he wants to give me 1 card. So 12 damage. I feel like we have to avoid it, but maybe we just kill them. If we kill him, we're only going to take 4 damage. Let's see what striking him would do. Does it show? No. 50% more damage. So 50% of 6 would be 3, so we would take 9 damage plus the 8. I have to use the bash and the strike to actually kill him. Or we can play it slow. I just kind of want to kill him because I think he's gone. Maybe these guys run away. Let's see. Maybe they don't run away. But it's only 4 damage. If we let him live, we were going to take damage anyway. At least he's gone. We definitely took more damage than I would like to have. All right, I don't want to take any more damage, so I am going to defend twice and then do a strike on one of them. This one has less health. Let's just do him. Maybe we knock him out next turn. And we block all the damage that way. And he wants to give us more cards. Wow, what a guy. 8 damage and 2 vulnerable. So I think we strike this one and get him out of the way. And then we bash this guy. And then he dies next turn. And we don't take any damage because we killed the one that was going to attack us. I guess we might draw all slimes. It's becoming more and more likely, but I think we just kill it, so yeah. Not a problem. Back to 75 HP, but we're getting slowly lower. Add a card to your deck. Let's see if there's anything good. Power cards. Power cards apply a buff to you when used. Buffs remain for the duration of a single combat. So that was something that confused me on playing Slay the Spire 1 the first couple of times. The power cards are super strong because, like it's saying, that power lasts throughout the combat. So gain 2 strength. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. That sounds pretty good. Breakthrough. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Wow, that sounds huge. For like the little fights. I like that one a lot. Anger. Deal 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. For you to pick up later. Well, that sounds really interesting. Like, if you just did that, like, really limited your cards and just did that over and over and over again. Can I build an anger deck? Where you just play tons of these. That sounds really fun. I want to try it. It sounds piddly in a way. I think you would have to have some kind of mechanism to draw lots and lots of cards. Because even if you played 5 of these, it's only whatever 5 times 6, it's only 30 damage. But then all of your draws are gone. This one seems cumulatively good, and this one seems good, but not against a singular solitary boss, but against lots of people. 9 damage to all enemies. Does sound really strong. Man, this is a pickle. I'm going to go with the power card. 2 strength. All right, up to the next enemy. It's a beetle? It's a ladybug. Shrinker beetle. This enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Okay, so we don't have to defend. I think bash with the vulnerable is the way to go then. Right off the bat, we bash it, and then we strike it. And that's our turn. Oh, it made us tiny. That's kind of cool. What is that called? Shrink. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. Wow. It doesn't even say that it lasts a turn or anything. It's just, it is the way it is. It shrunk me and now I suck. 7 damage it wants to do. I think we defend twice and inflame, like we're preparing for later. I guess taking 2 damage wouldn't be bad. But we could heal up all the way here by playing our cards right. Yeah, we're just playing for later, basically. Its vulnerable did wear off that we had on it, which I kind of don't like, but At least we didn't take any damage. Now it wants to do 13 damage. Wow. 3 vulnerable to it. Now what does vulnerable do? 50% more damage from attacks. Okay. I think we minimize damage again. Defend. Defend. And maybe we're setting up more vulnerable on it. So we only took 3 damage. That's not huge. Now it wants to do 7. Wow, this is a very... like, it only likes attacking kind of a thing. I think we just have to kill it. Because dang. 7 and 2 vulnerable. Now with the vulnerable, what is it going to take from a strike? I wish it said, or does it somewhere? It doesn't really. Oh, there it is on the card itself. 8 damage. So it would be 16. Do we have like lethal or fatal damage on it? It looks like we do actually. I think we just kill it this time. So what would this one do? 7. Becomes 10. It's really so much better to use the strikes because we'll kill it. Sweet. And we healed up. We're up to 78. I think we started that fight at 75? 15 gold and fire potion. Deal 20 damage. Firebomb him! That's cool. Tips, potions. Drink or throw potions during combat. Potions stay with you throughout the run. Nice. And we can add a card. We don't have to. Iron Wave. Gain 5 block. Deal 5 damage. Dismantle. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. Hits twice. Ah, I am building a vulnerable deck, apparently. I mean, I do have a card or two that makes enemies vulnerable, right? We have the Bash, and we have the Tremble. I don't think you ever know exactly what you're building, but I think we might be building a vulnerable deck, if that's a thing. And Cinder is our last option. Deal 18 damage. Exhaust 1 card at random. Oh, that sounds bad. I don't think I like that one. I'm going Dismantle. We'll try to build a vulnerable deck. Let's proceed. One more enemy before we have a pathway to choose from. See, this would be a really good one where you take the card that we had, the option of taking 1 HP hit on yourself and dealing 9 damage per enemy. I mean, man. All right, these guys are all aggressive. 3 damage each, except this guy wants to do 6 damage. Or actually, yeah, 2 damage 3 times. Okay. Slippery. They're all slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP. Huh. And they're all Inklets. I wonder if that's on its next turn. Like, if I attack it twice, is it gonna die? Or not really? Either way, it seems like they really want to do damage right now. And I feel like I need to defend that. That's... what is that? 12 damage that it wants to do? Man, a lot of good cards. I think we use our 1 defend for sure. Inflame is a good one to use right off the bat because we'll do more damage overall for the whole game. Or the whole battle sequence. And then... I guess we can't bash anymore. We can strike or tremble. I guess we tremble... the highest health guy? So he's vulnerable, but that doesn't actually count as an attack. Interesting. All right. They're still all slippery. taking some decent damage there. Oh, they all want to do attacks again, but big attacks. Especially this guy. We may have applied that to the wrong person. Man, the damage they want to do is crazy. I'm still not sure how this works with the strike. I want to try it. So let's strike this guy. Slippery wears off. Oh, right off the bat, they take 1 HP. See, this is written confusingly to me. It says the next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP. It means right away. That's not the next time in my mind. That's immediately. But okay. So we can kill this one, but we're going to take a lot of damage if we do that. Or 6 damage from it. Wow. So if we just decide to kill it, which we could, we would take 13 damage. If we let it live and defend twice, we would take 9 damage. Gosh, it just makes me want to kill it. At least it would be dead. And we just take our damage. We could firebomb this guy so that he's gone. But that seems like quite a waste with like these low level guys. Do we want to save firebomb for these guys? Probably. But we might, like I've done this before where I should have used potions sooner. I'm going to firebomb him so we don't take the damage. That's 10 damage avoided. That's huge. Oh, but it only took 1. Oh my gosh. I didn't know it would do that on potions. What a waste. Nobody saw that, right? Ah. What a waste of firebomb. Oh my gosh. All right. I know, Turba. That was ridiculous. Maybe I learned something. Maybe. We'll see. Now I just want to kill him. I don't even care about the damage that they're going to do to me. I mean, I do, but yuck. Dismantle. Deal 10 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. Hits twice. Well, neither of them are vulnerable, so that's no good. They want to do 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, so we're just going to defend it all. And since Dismantle does do more damage than this one, we are going to use that. It doesn't kill either of them. But at least we can do big damage. And not take any damage from them. That's something. Now, this one wants to do more damage. Can we just kill them both, I wonder? I don't think we can. Let's just get him out of the way so I don't have to think about it. Oh, that's right. This guy I'm going to attack and it's going to do 1 damage. I think I'm just sick of taking damage. I'm defending. And then I'm going to strike him and get rid of the 1 damage, thing. Slippery. Those slippery sons of goons. Alright, we'll try... I think bash, probably, right? We just kill him. Yeah, we just kill him. Alright, let's bash. Bash. And then strike. Pow! Stomp your goofy butt. We lost a lot of HP on those guys. Attack, or add a card to your deck. Okay. Stomp. Whoa, 3. What do they call this? Is it energy or mana? I think of mana. Oh, that's not the right symbol. but this symbol, energy, I think, right? All right, stomp, attack. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. So say you attack them, you get the perfect hand. You have 3 energy to start off with. You attack them 3 times with an attack card that costs 1. You get to play this one for free. And then it would deal 12 damage to all enemies. It's very strong in that way, but you would have to get it with the perfect hand every time if I'm understanding it right. We can do Shrug It Off, gain 8 block, draw a card. Seems decent. Armaments, gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand. Okay. I would lean toward this one, but I think I'm actually just going to skip. Like, if any of them, I think it would be this one. I like the gesture this one's doing. Like, I'll just shrug it off. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip. You just would have to have the perfect draw with this card every time. Let's see, if you had 2 attack cards that you played with it, then it would still only cost 1, and you'd still get to play it. But you would have to not want to block at all. Still, 12 damage is quite high. It's really got me thinking about it, about taking it. I don't want to clutter up my deck, though. Let's skip. Don't forget your rewards. After combat, be sure to pick up gold cards and other items before moving on. Oh, it's making me second guess myself. I'm going to skip, though. All right, we went this way for the question marks, really. So let's see what we get. Burdonis? Burdonis nest? It's a bird's nest. All right, you spot an enormous shambling beast chasing off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. Oh, I'm hungry, huh? So I can eat the egg, gain 7 max HP. That sounds pretty good. Or I can take the egg, add Burdonis egg to your deck. I guess it's burdenous. Like it's a burden, except it's funny because it's a bird egg. I guess it's a burdenous egg. That seems like the easiest way to read it, right? So it's unplayable. It cannot be played. It says quest on it. I don't know what that means either. Unplayable, can be hatched at a rest site. Well, heck. There's a rest site right there after this question mark. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Oops. That's not what I want. What do I want? The return button? Okay. But we don't know what it's going to do. We're going to hatch it. That sounds pretty cool. I like the 7 HP, but I like the question mark here. You gently scoop up the egg and stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. Proceed. Well, that's interesting. We'll do the next question mark. Sapphire seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. But what if you plant and nourish it instead? So I can consume it and gain 9 HP and upgrade a card in my deck, or I can plant and nourish, enchant a card with Sown. Sown. The first time we play this card, each combat, gain 1 energy. Huh. the first time you play this card, each combat. But nothing happens after that. From what I understand. So you're just playing a card and gaining an energy once each game at random whenever you draw that card. Unless I'm confused about what Sown is, it makes me want to pick it because I'm new to Slay the Spire 2 just to see what's going to happen. Right? Upgrade a card in your deck, though. I think we got to do this one. It sounds so strong. Let's see what happens. First time you play this card. So, it's almost like if I applied it to Tremble, I feel like it would go well with that one. So every time I Tremble, I basically get to do it for free. I think the other option is powerful. I mean, this is showing me what it does. Is there a back button? No back button. What if I hit escape? Nope. All right, we're just going to put it with, probably with Tremble. Maybe Inflame. Make it a free Inflame. I think we want a free Tremble because you're only going to play that card once and it's going to make it free every time. Of course, I guess if we upgrade it later. Yeah, let's do Tremble. Oh, we can look at what it does. That's cool. Gain 3 vulnerable. It just adds gain energy. I mean, what happens the second time you play it? Nothing? It would help with this one. Maybe we put it with Bash. Use on a card you play often or won't exhaust. I think it would help me be able to play Bash and other cards by gaining that energy back. Let's do Bash. Thanks, Agamemnon. I'm like, I don't know. All right, Sapphire Seed. You scour the overgrowth and find a pot with good aeration. Then you trek around searching for an untouched pot where light peeks through a cracked wall. Carefully, you reinforce the pot with bark and vine to camouflage it. Fill it with loamy, nutrient-rich soil and nestle the seed just beneath the surface. Finally, you gather dew from nearby plants and pour it over the soil. Man, I'm into gardening suddenly. Grow big, little seed. Unknowingly, the sapphire seed attaches to you spiritually. Thankful of your hard work. Well, how about that? I have a spiritual attachment to a seed. Who knew? All right, we're at a rest site. Tip. Resting. At a rest site, you can stop and take a breather. After selecting one of the options, you must move on. Choose wisely. Got it. So we can heal for 24 HP. I feel like we have auto heal with this hero with Burning Blood, so I don't think we quite need to do that. We can upgrade a card in our deck, or we can hatch. Oh, I didn't realize I had to choose between these three. Well, I'm not just gonna carry a burdenous egg around forever. I have to hatch it now, I think. All right, it turned into Bird Swoop, and I didn't get to read it. Bird Swoop, deal 14 damage for 0 energy. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know that I would have picked it, but I wonder if there's other options or if it's just always what it turns into. And we will proceed. This is our first option for an elite. So either way, we can do an elite and a question mark, or the question mark then an elite. I probably would prefer doing the question mark first. Not sure if it makes a difference. Ooh. This feels like a powerful-ish enough enemy. He's big. So it intends to attack for 4 damage 2 times. I would write that out oppositely, personally. I would write that 2 times 4, meaning twice it plans to attack for 4 damage. But that's just my viewpoint. Alright, so we have Dismantle. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. He wants to do 8 damage, so we could defend twice. And I guess Dismantle. We'll just avoid all damage that way. He's not vulnerable, but it's still doing more damage than otherwise, so. Man, I really wish I didn't waste that firebomb earlier. I'm filled with regret, you guys. Enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Okay. We have lots of great attack options on this round. This is perfect. So we're going to Tremble, apply 3 vulnerable, and then exhaust the card. So what does vulnerable do again? 50% more damage for 3 turns. This is perfect. We can just attack, attack, attack. So we'll do Bird Swoop and deal, what is it? Instead of 14 damage, it's 21 damage because of that vulnerable. And it's free. Crazy. And we can strike for, instead of 6 damage, we do 9. And then another 9. Big damage on that guy, on the Mauler. And we don't even have to defend. Now, what's his debuff? I am now vulnerable. 50% more damage for 3 turns I will receive. I think we just kill it, right? It's still vulnerable. Can we actually kill it? 8 damage, 2 vulnerable, and gain energy. So it's basically like it would cost 1 energy to play it. Strike and flame. Oh, if it's vulnerable, it hits twice. I love that. So I'm going to start with strike and see how this works. I think it would use 2 energy, but then we would be back to 2 out of 3. Yeah, right back to 2 out of 3. And then this should kill it, I think, right? Yeah, dead. Dedge. So we actually ended up with more health at the end of that battle because of Burning Blood. Oh, what's this? We got Bird Pip. Upon pickup, gain a card, Bird Swoop. A Bird Pip will accompany you in battles? I guess that's just attached to the card is attached to the Bird Pip. That's a weird way to do it. I feel like the card should just stay in my deck instead of having this symbol here. Alright, we got a Strength Potion, gain 2 Strength. And we can add a card. There's Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. I don't think it attacks all enemies, right? It applies vulnerable to all enemies. Does it deal 4 damage to all enemies? We also have Setup Strike. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. And Rage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Ooh. That seems kind of cool. That makes me want to get rid of all my defends all of my defend cards. I'm going to try this one. And it's time for an elite. Aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 17 damage. At the end of its turn, gains 1 strength. Oh, it's a Birdonis. That's what I got, was the Bird Pip and the Birdonis thing. It's just going to keep doing this, I bet. At the end of its turn, gains 1 strength. I bet it just keeps on and keeps on. But look at it wanting to do 17 damage. That's crazy. Gains 5 block. I mean, we gotta block something, I feel like. I think we're setting up right now. We're gonna gain the 5 block. I think we tremble and inflame. And I think we might even do the strength potion. I guess we can wait and see. Because I don't just want to waste it. Big damage. Alright, we have... it wants to do what? 12 damage. We have a couple of defends this time. And dismantle. Deal 10 damage if it's vulnerable. Hit it twice. We have to use that. Bird swoop will hit big. And strike probably will as well. I think we go ahead and use our strength potion and see if we can kill it in like 1 or 2 turns. I don't know. It would do 15 damage twice. 24 damage. I think we do it. I think we just drink this and try to kill the crap out of it. So close. Oh, we still have a defend though. That's cool. At least we avoid some damage. Not bad. And now I think we just kill it. I mean, I guess we can rage. There's no reason not to. I wish we would have got that earlier. Yeah, we just kill it with a regular strike or whatever we want to. That was not so bad. We did take a good amount of damage. Tip, relics. Relics found throughout the spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your turn. Throughout your run. So relics. I gotta remember, I keep thinking those are called amulets, but they're called relics. They can be found at treasure rooms, random events, or by defeating elites. Alright. So 44 gold. We get a block potion, gain 12 block. And Vajra or Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. Huh. Cool. And we can add a card. Whoa, bludgeon, 32 damage. Pyre. Energy is used to play cards from your hand. What? Okay, it's an explanation about energy. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All right, so we play that one at the beginning, and we gain 4 energy at the beginning of every turn. That sounds huge. Or Evil Eye. Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. That's not us. I think it's Pyre. A Ratchus Pyre. And proceed. We have a treasure room. Relics and gold can be found in these coveted rooms. What's inside? A gorget or gorget? I don't know what that is. It's a neck brace, it looks like. It's plating. At the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Block. Until end of turn prevents damage. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. Plating, at the end of your turn, gain block. Okay, so each turn you have 1 less plating, but it's a free block for 4 turns, basically. If I understand correctly. Now, I think we just move to the next elite. So, because we have 2 elites this direction. I think that's the way to go. This way only has 1 elite. We get better, more relics the more elites we face. If we survive at all. It all. Intends to give you 3 status cards, and it's infested. Upon dying, summons something. Okay. It's a frog parasite. We have Tremble. Oh, we have a lot of good cards. 9 damage, 2 vulnerable, and an energy. So many good ones. Actually, really, really good hand, I think. I'm concerned if I use this card first, I won't be able to play Bash. So I think I play Bash to start. So that I get that energy back. Pyre is an amazing one to start with. I think we play Pyre over Tremble. And then we do Bird Swoop lastly. Yeah, so now we start with 4 each time. Amazing. Let's do the Bird Swoop. And end turn. And it's going to give us 3 stinking cards. Infection. Unplayable. Cannot be played. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Ooh. Vicious. And it wants to do 16 damage. If it's vulnerable, hit it twice. I think we have to do that one because it's actually going to do, yeah, 13, 26 damage. If we inflame first, we kill it. I know it's going to come back, but it's not going to do 16 damage. Let's try killing it and see what happens. Also, we can gain 12 block if we need to through that potion. So it's dead. It won't do 16 damage, but what are these guys planning on doing? Stunned. This enemy can't attack on its next turn. Oh, that's fantastic. So we don't need to defend. We can just attack. I would say the lowest health one at this point. Suckers can be so hard to kill. I think they're going to wriggle. Do you, honestly, Star Child, do you think... do you think that the wrigglers are just going to wriggle? I highly doubt it. I bet they wriggle too. Let's see. You know what they remind me of? Is the guys on the movie Tremors that can go underground. Did you see that movie? Many moons ago. Tremors. Really scary. I mean, for back then anyway. All right, so they're going to add more cards to my deck, right? A buff and intends to give you a status card. Well, dang. Doesn't ring a bell. They look like little face huggers. Yeah. Oh, this is good. I could actually kill this one. Then I don't have to worry about defending him. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Oh, that sounds good too. Let's do that. And we'll attack. Kevin Bacon, exactly. Kevin Bacon was in this movie, Star Child. An early Kevin Bacon movie. All right. And I think this is going to be reversed. I think these guys are going to be trying to attack me next turn. So I think I strike him, or him rather. And we have a lot of block, but we have so much energy. Let's just play the rest of these and end the turn. Whatever happened to Kevin Bacon? I think he's still around. I don't know. We got 1 infection. Unplayable at the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Well, I guess that's just plain unavoidable. Ooh, they want to do 16 damage. This one deals 11, so I could just kill one of them. Let's just do that and get rid of one of them, I think. And then do 1 block. Yeah, that's the way to go. He's gone. And we do 1 block. Oh, I forget I have 4 energy too. So I could actually do 2 block and not take any damage. That sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Oh, plating wears off. Okay. I gotta remember I have 4 energy, so he wants to do 8 damage. He wants to add a card to me and increase his own strength. 11 damage. If he is vulnerable, hits twice. Well, none of them are vulnerable. Dang. But still, I think we can do big damage here. Hmm. 9 and 9 is only 18. Ah. Okay. So we just kill this guy. We can't really kill that one. But we kill this one. We do some damage to this one. And we defend against the infection. And then maybe we can kill this one this time. Apply 3 vulnerable exhaust. 3 block. We can't even kill it. Dang. Alright, let's rage. We'll apply vulnerable. And we'll attack it. Oh, actually we do kill it because of the vulnerable. Upping our damage just enough. That one was not so bad. 36 gold and an ornamental fan. Oh, heck yeah. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Well, that's pretty cool. That works with our deck, I think. We're going attack heavy. And we can add a card. Pillage. Deals 6 damage, draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Ooh. Very interesting. Rampage, deal 9 damage, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. I liked that one other deck. Flame Barrier. Gain 12 block. Whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 4 damage back. What? That's very much a block deck. I don't think we're going for a block deck. This one fits the most. Or this one maybe. And then you get rid of all of your non-attack cards, or most of them. And you... I don't know, it doesn't seem that strong. This one's pretty cool, like if we kept drawing it. Let's do this one. Just keep increasing its damage. Alright, we have a campfire. We can rest and heal for 24, which is kind of overkill. Or we can go to the smithy and upgrade a card. Let's do that. And I don't think we upgrade any of the strikes or defends, but below them are good cards we could upgrade. This one's already got the Sown attached to it. What happens if we upgrade it further? It would deal 10 damage, do 3 vulnerable, and gain an energy. That's pretty cool. Tremble goes to 4 vulnerable. Inflame goes to 3 strength. Dismantle. Deal 8 damage if enemy is vulnerable, hits twice, goes to 10 damage. Bird Poop or Swoop deals 18 damage for free. That's kind of cool. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Ooh, up to 5. Well, that's quite powerful. Pyre. Go from gaining 1 energy to 2. Wow. That's the one right there. Or Rampage. Deal 9 damage. Increase this card's damage by 9. I think it's Pyre. Because of the amount of energy is insane. Pow, pow, pow. Upgrade it. Alright, we got a question mark. Room full of cheese. Ah, I'm from Wisconsin. I love it. This room is full of cheese. You look around to see if there are any traps, and above you is more cheese. This is my favorite room in all of the history of any rooms I've ever been in. The candles in this room appear to be made of cheese. The furniture is also cheese. Suddenly, the door behind you slams shut. It is made of cheese. Big shocker there. All right, I can gorge and choose 2 of 8 random common cards to add to my deck. What? Why would I want to do that? Or I can search, lose 14 HP, and obtain the chosen cheese. The chosen cheese is, at the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. These are crappy options. Dang. I would rather lose 14 HP if it's not permanently. If it's permanently, then that's a really bad room full of cheese. At the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. So then you would want to go in as many combats as you can to keep gaining that 1 HP. I think we do this one. Let's see if it affects our max HP or not. It does not. It only affects our current HP. Cool. All right. You scrounge about for hours and hours. Time slips by as your mind travels to strange places from the sheer presence of all this cheese, and you fade into a stupor. You snap awake and realize you're holding something. The chosen cheese. Cool. I love it. All right, we're on to another elite. If we survive it, a merchant and then a rest site. Let me take a quick bathroom break before we face the elite. Did you hear what I was just saying? Did you hear what I was just saying? Oh, I entered a random like room, and it was a room full of cheese. The door was made of cheese. Above me on the ceiling, it was cheese. Yeah, I feel it in my bones. So your parents, is it 5? All right. What time is it? Oh my. Oh, is it not that long? Well, you really didn't save the crumbs. What the heck did you do? Yeah, I want you to eat them. I didn't want the crumbs, Jamie. Roger that. All right, guys. I'm gonna tell on my wife here. It's all in jest and in fun to me. Maybe she'll be offended by it, but I mean, there's this. I'm not sponsored by Cheez-Its, but we have Cheez-Its, the white cheddar kind. This is what she leaves. The bag is this big, and she leaves the crumbs. And her reasoning was very sound. She said, "But you get upset at me if I throw away the crumbs, like, cause that's enough that it could be eaten." But in my mind, then I'm still upset with her apparently. So I think the issue is with me, because I'm thinking, don't throw these away. But then I'm also thinking, why didn't you eat these? So either way, I have a problem. So I think that means the problem is mine. But I mean, I really shouldn't be mad. And I'm not mad. It's just like a me not getting it kind of a thing. It's OCD is what it really comes down to. All right, we're off to the elite. Sleeping. It's a bygone effigy? Okay. This enemy is doing nothing this turn. It's sleeping, apparently. We could wake it up, maybe. Slow. And there's a snail. That's cute. Whenever you play a card, this enemy receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. What? I don't get it. Whenever I play a card, the enemy receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Right, I don't know. I feel like it would be every card that I play. Like, I feel like I think it's a trick. I would guess additive 2. I think it's a trick and it's going to help me kill it really quickly. But once I do, I think it's going to turn into something else and be really powerful. I don't think I want to wake it up. But it's only sleeping right now. I kind of think maybe we just let it sleep. Sneak past it. Yeah, exactly. Or tried to blow the sea. I think we're talking about a different game, probably. I'm in a pyre because this, I just upgraded this. This is going to be OP now. Yeah, that's the one to start with for sure. Every turn after this is going to be huge. Oh, I wanted to say, thanks, by the way, to Darkshear and Turba for the 5 stream streak and 55 stream streak, respectively, by the way. Let's see. Also, Starchild Sings rolled a 6 and now have a Duck of Doom on your head. Well, dang. Sorry about the Duck of Doom. I mean, unless you enjoy ducks, then enjoy. I think we tremble. And it's kind of a waste of dismantle, but... And then it stays asleep? Maybe? But next turn we get 5 energy. Holy crap. It's not still asleep. That didn't work like I thought. Enemy intends to use a buff, and it is... Slow is still on it, and my vulnerable that I put on it. I bet the slow goes away, but who knows? It's buffing itself. So again, no need to defend. We have 3 strikes and rampage. We have to rampage every chance we get. Deal 10 damage. Increase this card's damage by 5. Play a card. Actually, you know what? We can play all 5 cards because we have 5 energy. Crazy. So if it's cumulative, I think we would want to play Rampage last. Whenever you play a card, this enemy receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Let's test it. Strike. It still says slow on it. All right, 10% more damage. So we go from 7 damage to 11. But will it go higher again? We go from 7 damage to 12. And it does say 20 on the snail symbol. And then I think we actually should have started with block. Yeah, we should have started with block, but that's okay. We're learning. And end turn. And that goes away, I think, right? Yes. So you need to start with block cards or whatever. It wants to do 23 damage now. Woo-wee. I think we're going to use our block potion and gain 12 block. Otherwise, we just take a lot of damage. It seems like the right time to me. I mean, maybe we kill it. All right, we gotta exercise its slow process and do defend first. I think you do lower damages to make these ones even bigger. But can we play everything? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So let's strike. Strike again for 12 damage. Huge. Do we bird swoop? I think we bash and then we bird swoop. Yeah. And then this one should do big damage. Yeah, 31 damage. Almost killing it. I wish there was something else we could do to make it dead so that it didn't do 23 damage, because oh my gosh. But we have 9 block and we can add 12, and I think we got to do it. We got to avoid that big 23. I wish we could have killed it though. And we actually have an energy left that we can't even use. What is this? Exhausted cards. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that was there. That's new in this game, I feel. Oh, we blocked everything. I thought we were going to take 1 damage. Okay. I'm still curious, if we kill it, does it become something else? It wants to do 23 damage again. I'm going to play as if it's going to come back as something bigger, okay? Whenever you play an attack, gain 3 block. All right, I'm going to defend. I'm going to rage. Inflame. Strike. And it's dead. Okay. It was not as big of a bad guy as I thought it might be. I mean, he wore us out for sure, but 35 gold and a vulnerable potion. Apply 3 vulnerable. Okay, that works good with our deck. I mean, it's just a potion, but still. And an unceasing top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Wait, what? This pairs perfectly with my deck. With the fact that I have the card that gives me 5 energy, I can burn through all of my cards if I get that one pretty quick. And then Unceasing Top would make it so that I keep getting to use all of my cards and spend all of my energy no matter what. This is amazing. Wow. All right, that was randomly amazing. They're randomly delicious. All right, we have block. What time is it? I have a dinner date, but it's not for 2.5 hours. Block. Until next turn, prevents damage. 8 block, draw card. No, thank you. Pillage. Deals 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. I mean, that's kind of what this one's going to do. I don't think that's it. Fight me. Deal 5 damage twice. Gain 3 strength. The enemy gains 1 strength. Interesting. I don't read that as being super duper powerful. Draw cards until you draw. I don't think I take anything. It scares me a little bit, but we're not taking anything. We got a merchant. All right, what do you got for me, merchant? Card removal service, always a favorite of mine. Remove a card from your deck. The cost of the service increases by 25 for the rest of the run. All right. I think I would just remove a defend. Or a strike. I guess I'll check and see if there's anything else that's just amazing. Auriculum? Orichalcum? If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Wow. Until end of turn prevents damage. Okay. Letter opener. Every time you play 3 skills in a turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Mystic Lighter. Deals enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. I don't know what an enchanted attack is, but this one sounds really good with my deck and if I get rid of block cards. And there's some potions. What do these ones do? Headbutt. 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Fiend Fire. Exhaust your hand. Deals 7 damage for each card exhausted. Huh. Armaments. Oh, this one's on sale? Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand. Okay. Flame. What is it? Flame Barrier? Yeah. Gain 12 block. Whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 4 damage back. That doesn't really go with my deck. Rupture. Power. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. Ooh. That one seems cool. Flash of Steel. Deal 5 damage. Draw a card. Huh. It's a little freebie. Mayhem. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. So that would be a power, and at the start of every turn, you would get to play an additional card. That seems kind of cool, but it's cluttering the deck. I really like this one. I think we go with it. That got rid of a lot. All right, and we do a card removal, and we'll get rid of a block or a defend. And if you guys want emotes, ad-free viewing, and to support the stream, subscribing gets you all of that. So make sure if you want to, subscribe on Twitch or follow me on YouTube or wherever you're watching this. Love you guys, by the way. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Man, that one's such a good deal with the only 24 gold. But does it fit our deck? And do we want anything else instead? Maybe a potion? Skill potion. Choose one of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It's free to play this turn. That's kind of cool. Gain energy. I like this one. This fits with our deck. We'll have tons of energy, and with the top, we'll just keep playing cards. This seems really good for beating a boss. We're going to go with it. And we're going to end our visit to the merchant. All right, do I have another? I think I do. I'm going to have another beer. Give me just a second to crack it open. And we'll do a rest site. And then a boss. The perfect pour. All right. Cheers, guys. All right, rest site. We can heal some HP or upgrade a card. 56. No risk it, no biscuit. I kind of want to upgrade a card. Or we gain 24, which would bring us to 60. All the way up to 80. Full HP. It's tough. 3 vulnerable. I think we just kill it. We just kill it right away. That's what we do. We go to the smithy, we upgrade something, and then we're even more powerful. Mwahaha. Rampage upgraded by 9 per turn. Whenever you play an attack, gain 5 block. Okay. That one could be really good. 10 hits twice. That one's not a huge upgrade in my mind. Gain 3 strength. That's not huge. That one's pretty good. I feel like it's Bash. Maybe it's probably Rampage. I think it's Rampage. All right, what we get to find out what this guy is. It looks like a giant blob. That looks like a shoe print to me. I don't know what this is. Some kind of a sharp instrument that it's holding with this hand, maybe? We'll find out. All right, turn 1. It is a Phantom. It's not a Phantom, it's a Phantom. All right, it wants to attack. Oh, there's its sharp instrument there. I see better. Wants to attack for 7 damage. It is slippery. The next 9 times Phantom loses HP, it only loses 1. Wow. Dudes, that's crazy. All right, if it's vulnerable, it hits twice. We need that to get the extra attacks on it. Deal 10 damage, increase this card's damage by 9 this combat. I would love to use Rampage. Deal 9 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, and gain an energy. So this one's got to be used too. There's so many good ones. I don't think I care too much about defending because it's only 7 damage. It's probably going to grow in damage. I guess I really don't need to worry about applying vulnerable. I just need to attack it as many times as possible to get rid of the loses 1 HP thing. So this would be 1, 2, 3 times. I think I can play everything except the defend, though, if I do it right. If I do this first, then I still have 2 more energy. So I do Rampage. I don't think the order matters. Oh, it does have vulnerable, so this one will attack twice. That's good. Rampage attacks twice. Good. And Bird Swoop for 0. And then we've already got it down to only having 4 slipperies on it. Defeating them will let you proceed to the next act. The cool thing is with this Orichalcum, Oracle Come? I don't know what it's called. If you end your turn without block, you gain 6 blocks. So I think that's going to help a lot. As you Enforcer. Hi, Brew. I remember when you used to play HOTS. Hey, man. Like 2 hours ago? Azu with the insult for me branching out and playing another game. Thank you, Azu. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I gotta add a little bit of variety for me and to try to help channel growth. I still play 95% Heroes of the Storm, but it went down from 99% to 95%. Crazy, right? Cheers, as you. All right, so we should gain 6 block. Oh, hey, while you're still here, as you, another thing, I think thinking about this strategery in this game will apply to Heroes of the Storm. And so there you go. I'm helping improve my Heroes of the Storm gameplay by playing Slay the Spire 2. I think I only take 1 damage. Oh, I took none because of Orichalcum. It is fun. Looks cool. Aw, thanks, man. I'm having a good time. Oh, we already gained the 1 HP from the chosen cheese. Oh, it's the... Is this Gorget? We had plating. We had a block from that, so that's great. All right, the pyre. We need to do the pyre immediately so that we can gain 2 energy at the start of each turn. That's great. It wants to do 12 damage. So I think we maybe... oh. Gain energy, 2 energy. I like this. So that would take us to 5 energy right now. We would actually be able to play a lot of these great cards. If I don't play a defend, I'm going to gain 6 block and get rid of half the damage. I don't even know if we need to use either of these. But I think if we do, it's going to help us. I would play each of these. So what would that get me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's wise to use this one now. We use Pyre for our future self. I just want to have Tremble on it for later. And then we strike and strike. And then we're getting rid of Slippery still, but only 2 more. And we should, because of this one, get 6 blocks, so we don't really need to use Defend. Although, yeah, it would be a waste, basically. We would have more block by not using it. Crazy. Yeah, only took 3 damage. Not too bad. Oh, look at its thing is above us. It's got it stretched way out, and it wants to do 27 damage. 3 status cards it wants to give us, and it still has 2 Slippery. All right. But we have 5 energy. I'm really excited about the Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. And it looks like we'll get to do it. That's pretty cool. 2 strength. I don't think the order is going to matter too much here. We could apply vulnerable to it. But it already has vulnerable, so we might not have to. We do need to do this one early, though. Because it's going to help us with our damage from the strikes. Alright, so I think we strike. 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 If we play this... we gain 5 block. We'll also draw a card, but we won't have any energy. The card that we'll gain whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Well, that's not going to help us at all, is it? I think it would apply to future cards played. I don't think that's going to help us. And playing a defend is actually going to get rid... It's going to lower our block by 1. Crazy. Unless this applies retroactively. I guess this is our chance to see if it applies retroactively. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. I mean, I guess it's our chance to figure out, but we could really be screwing ourselves by playing it. Let's try. And now I draw this card and I can't use it. Dang. Alright, so did it give me tons of block? I don't think it did. No, I don't think it did what we wanted it to do. Wow. 3 wounded. Unplayable. It just doesn't do anything. It just gets in the way. But it's still vulnerable. And we got rid of all of its slippery effect or whatever it was called. I think we just strike the crap out of it. And I think we defend so that we can gain an extra card, which is a defend. Oh, but our rampage is useless now. We can't use it. Dang. It gained more strength. It wants to do 9 damage. That's not bad. It still has vulnerable. Alright, we can rage. That would be a good early one to use. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Looks like we have a good amount of attacks. I think this is an acceptable amount of damage potentially. I think this one first. Then bash, giving it more vulnerable. Don't we gain an energy back after bash? Is that the wrong one? Yeah, that's... Nope, the first time you play this card, each combat gain an energy. So I guess we already played it, and so we don't get that energy back. Okay. And... Attack. Attack. Man, this isn't working out quite like I would like, because if we use the defend, we draw a card, but then we won't have energy to use it. We do have more defense though, so that's good. We need that. Or we want it. Okay, that's a good one to blow through. I'm good with that. It's interesting. It's going through different motions, and this one, it attacks twice. When the blade is hovering above my head, over here, it does a big, massive attack. Whenever you play an attack, gain 3 block. Sounds good. We got the rampage again. That's good. So I think we start here. Do we need to make it vulnerable so that we kill it? Perhaps. Or do we just kill it? This will be 31 damage. Plus 13 and 13. 26 and 31. What is that? 57? I think we may just kill it. Without using our potion. It is dead. Epic discovered. 100 gold, and we can add a card. Primal Force is a skill card for 0. Transform all attacks in your hand into giant rock. What? Okay. So all of the attack cards in my hand at that moment become 16 damage giant rock cards. Well, that's interesting. I have a lot of attack cards in my deck still. That's interesting. Demon form. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. I'm confused by that one. I think I just play it the once, and maybe if I get it later too, then it keeps doing an extra 2 strength. It seems good. It's expensive as heck, but and then Thrash, deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and its damage to this card. What? 4 damage twice, so 8 damage, and exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. So I would exhaust an attack that does 6 damage, and I would do the 6 damage. That one doesn't seem like what I need. It's one of these two or none. Transform all attacks in your hand to giant rock. This one seems kind of cool. Like we would be doing mega damage with it. We have a lot of attack cards. And we have a lot of energy. And this costs 0 energy. Or this is another setup card, and I feel like we have a lot of setup cards. And for 3 energy. But it's a power, so that 2 strength stays with you. I think it's Primal Force. But I guess the problem with it is if you have a really good card. Like if you have these, it's fine. If you're transforming some of your other cards, like this one, maybe that's not good. I'm very interested in this one. I think we try it. All right, Act 2, Hive. What is this? And we don't just gain in Slay the Spire 1, you gain your energy back. Your health, your hit points. Okay. All right. I thought it was another like boss or something. It's a, what did it call it? A dragon something? A puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. Okay. Looks like we have some choices. They're all called Pale. Pale's Horn, add 2 relax to your deck. A relax costs 3 energy, is a skill. You gain 15 block. Next turn, draw 2 cards and 2 energy. Exhaust. Two cards and 2 energy. That sounds kind of neat. Pale's Claw. Add 2 of those to my deck. Wow. Pale's Claw. Enchant all defends with Goopy. This card gains exhaust. All defends with Goopy. When played, permanently increase this card's block by 1. Well, I don't have a defend deck or anything, or a block deck, so no. Or Pale's Eye. Remove until the end of combat. Oh, exhaust. Okay. Pale's Eye. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards. Exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. Wow. You end your turn without playing cards. So it's basically, but you exhaust your hand, you get rid of cards, and you don't get to see them again. Man, that sounds rough. You're saying I don't ever want to see any of these cards again. I think it's relax. It's not been a block deck, but this one will make it an interesting one. It's basically giving up this turn and going to the next one. It's a tough choice. 15 block is pretty good. It's going to clutter up my deck though with 2 cards. This one just doesn't do anything, which maybe is good. I'm tempted to try Pale's Eye. Because if I want to, I could just not play anything. Exhaust everything, though. I hate the thought of getting rid of everything in a way. But it could get rid of 5 not so good cards. Let's try it. You got to pick something. All right, thank you, Pale. Melting Dragon. All right, lots of choices for pathways. Elites. I do like to do the paths with the elites. This one has 1 early. That's 2 elites. 2 is the most you could end up doing, but you could do that by taking this pathway or this one. Right? Yes. If we're looking for rest sites, this one has 2. And it could have 2 elites. Elite, rest. Dang, I'm a little bit not sure which way to go. It's this path or this one, I think. Early merchant. Very early merchant. What did we gain that was like every battle that you face, you gain a health? I don't think that's going to affect us too much overall, though. I mean, we could search for every little battle, but I just don't think that does that much. I think we do this path. Because of the merchant. We can exhaust another card or get rid of, sell, trash another card. All right. Aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 13 damage. We can gain lots of block from raging. So we'll do that early. And we actually get to use every card in our hand. So we have all the block that we want, and we actually got rid of a defend too. That's great. Hey, if you guys ever want to fuel the stream, you can surprise me by sending food to my house anytime. Anytime that I'm streaming, by sending it through that link, treatstream.com/t/treat/Brutos. Pretty cool little way to do things. All right. We attacked the crap out of it, so that's cool. It intends to use a buff and to block. Ooh, so many good options. This one will get us right back to 2 energy, so that seems good. I don't even think we'll have to use Tremble. Let's do that one. We don't want to defend. We could Rampage and Strike. I think that's the way to go. Put the damage on it. Kill it as quickly as possible. Alright, it's burrowed. And it wants to do 23 damage, but is kind of close to death. Burrowed. Block is not removed at the start of Tunneler's turn. Stunned if all block is removed. It has 32 block, which stays with it. Wow. And wants to do 23 damage. Pretty huge. I can transform attacks into giant rocks. Inflame. Pyre. Oh, this one's big. I kind of want a Pyre just because it's so good, but I think it would be wasted. I think we just try to kill it real quick instead. I don't know. It wants to do 23 damage, which is pretty big. I guess we could use this one. And then Primal Force. Huh. Or we could Inflame. Either way, we can't really do a whole lot to avoid this damage. Probably can't do anything to avoid the damage. I think we Inflame, Dismantle, Primal, something like that. The problem is this one could do 22 damage, or actually more. If we transform it into a giant rock, it'll only do 16. So I think we do Dismantle. That actually got rid of all of its block. And stunned it. I didn't understand stunned. It can't attack. Wow, that's perfect. And then we can transform this into a giant rock, making it do even more damage. We might even kill it. Yeah, 19 damage. Look at that. We killed it and took no damage. Amazing. 13 gold, and add a card to your deck if we want to. Battle Trance. Draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. I think that would get in the way of Unceasing Top. True Grit. Gain 7 block. Exhaust a card at random. No thank you. I don't want to get rid of a random amazing card, potentially. Uppercut. Deal 13 damage. Apply 1 weak. Dealing 25% less damage. and 1 vulnerable. I don't think I want any of these cards. No, I do not. We'll go for the unknown. Unknown, encounter an event, enemy, shop, or treasure. A relic trader. You turn a corner and suddenly a shadowy figure is just standing there. He pivots to face you. Welcome. What are you trading? The figure inquires as he flares open his cloak to reveal a slew of suspicious wares. Take the top one. Trade Orichalcum for Sparkling Rouge. What? Which one's that one? 6 block. If I don't use block. All right, trade it for Sparkling Rouge. Sparkling Rouge, at the start of your turn. Oh yeah, if you guys are enjoying this chaos, make sure you hit the follow button. The Brew Crew, me and my friends and followers, do this daily. Between Slay the Spire, 1, 2, and 95% of the time, Heroes of the Storm. Cheers also, by the way. All right, Sparkling Rouge. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Well, I don't like that very much. Not very much at all. Take the middle one. Trade Vajra for Kunai. Vajra, at the start each combat with 1 strength. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. Kunai, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Dexterity improves block gained from cards. It doesn't sound that great either. Or Gorget. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating, which gives you block. For Centennial Puzzle. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Well, crap, I don't like any of these that much. That one seems the least bad. Shoot. Yeah, I don't like any of these very much. This is the least bad seeming one. Hee hee hee. Heh. Thank you. Alright, Relic Trader. Son of a bee sting. Alright, just a normal guy we're up against. A thieving hopper. Oh, he wants to steal stuff, doesn't he? He's aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 17 damage. He's malicious. Intends to apply afflictions on your cards. Ooh. And he's an escape artist. Tries to escape the combat after 5 turns. So we want to kill him and kill him quick. We can do Primal Force and transform things into giant rocks, which seems decent. Rampage and Flame. That would be 16 times 3. That's decent. That's a good start. He wants to do 17 damage. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Maybe we just kill him quicker by making these giant rocks. Yeah. I would inflame, but I think we just kill him quicker by hitting him with giant rocks. Big damage. And we take big damage too. 13. Wow, that's a lot of cards. He is empowering. Intends to use a buff. Swipe. Upon killing the enemy, the stolen card is returned. Oh, he's trying to steal one of my good ones too. We've got to kill him. Wait, unless we want to get rid of that. I think we want to keep it for sure. I think we could just kill it, but I don't actually know that. 15 damage plus 14. 529. That's just enough. I think we just kill it. And actually, we can apply vulnerable before we do it, just to like double make sure we kill it. Or we can do 3 strikes. Basically, because this one is free. Yeah, we just kill it. Get our card back. Get our money back. Energy potion. Gain 2 energy. We get our stolen card back if we want to. We don't actually have to take it back. This could be an interesting way to get rid of Inflame. So the question is, do we want Inflame? I think so. And add a card to your deck. Bloodletting. Lose 3 HP. Gain 2 energy. Huh. That kind of works well with Burning Blood. At the end of combat, heals 6 HP. Interesting. Whirlwind. Deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. So if I had 5 damage to all enemies X times. So if I have 5 energy, 5 times 5, 25 damage to a lot of enemies, but I don't know. This one is appealing to me. We already have a Tremble. And it's good, but it's a setup card, and I don't think we need more of them. This one seems really cool. We're going for Bloodletting. We have a Merchant. I think we need to get rid of another card, and I think we get rid of a Defend. I guess I should check on other cards and things. 5 damage twice, gain 3 strength, enemy gains 1. There's another Bloodletting. Well, that would be interesting. We lose 6 HP, but gain tons of energy getting to attack it a bunch, whatever it is. Hellraiser, we don't have the money for. Panache. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. That's kind of the deck we're going for. But again, we might be cluttering. Every time you do that, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Wow. It seems good, but I think we need to get rid of our defense as well. And we only have 128 gold. Dang, that's rough. I say we go with the panache. It's crazy, maybe. Apparently I don't mind a cluttered deck. Our only option. Oh, I almost regret that one. It probably works well right now, though. All attacks into giant rocks. Deal 16 damage. So we want to use this first since it's free. But we actually want to rage first. Yeah. Rage. We should see what things do. Sleeping this enemy is doing nothing this turn. At the end of your turn, gain 15 block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. What? That's what it has? Until end of turn prevents damage. Slumber upon awakening awakens upon taking turns or losing HP 3 times? Huh. That is confusing to me. There's so many effects that it has. It's doing nothing. At the end of your turn, gain 15 block. I'm confused about its plating. I guess it has plating that doesn't affect me. It seems like a good time to attack it to me, but then I might be completely wrong. I have no clue. Alright, he wants to do 15 damage. Imbalanced. If Bullbug or Bowlbug maybe rocks attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. This enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Wow. These guys seem really strong to me for like just it's not we're not at the end of the game or anything. I think we want to kill this one because it's going to attack us. This would transform all attacks in your hand into a giant rock, which means I wouldn't get to play this one for free. So I play it for free. We're going to try to kill this one first. Then we're going to Primal Force, making these into giant rocks, doing tons of damage. We get another card because of the Unceasing Top. And we got Dismantle. Deal 9 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. Well, none of them are vulnerable, but we can put some damage on one of these guys. I'm kind of afraid to wake this one up. Bruce stoning his enemies to death. That's right. Them giant rocks. Good to see you, Noir. How are you? I think we just try to kill this one next. Oh, yeah. Okay, we don't get to use that one. We're out of energy. I am weak. 25% less damage. It's still asleep. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we didn't wake it up. Awakens upon taking turns or losing HP 2 times. Huh. See, I feel like that's confusing to me because I took a turn, but it didn't wake up. You're dead tired from double shifts this weekend. Aw, that's too bad, man. Well, I hope you can get some relaxation, get some rest that's well-deserved, no doubt. And maybe you'll get to make up for it with some fun or some relaxation or some extra earnings. Oh, I really like Pyre, and we are early. That wants to do 8 damage. I think we Pyre for later. And we might Rampage so that we can kill it more quickly. We could put Tremble on it. If we don't defend, we're going to gain 6 block. So it's not really worth defending. I think we apply vulnerable. I guess we could just do it to this guy so that we kill him sooner. And end. Only 2 damage. That's not bad. Oh, I was going to say, why do I have so few cards? It just had to shuffle. Now I have a crap ton of cards. All right. Strategic. He's still sleeping. Bash. Deal 9 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, and gain an energy back. Ooh. Ooh, man. We got so many good cards. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Whew. So many good ones. We're going to do the bloodletting, the ritual bloodletting. We're going to have 1,000,000 energy. Oh, I should have played this first, probably. And then gain 2 strength. If we strike it, it's only 13 damage. $11 damage and 2 vulnerable. I think we kill it if we do this one and these 2. $16. Yeah, it would be dead. Alright, it's dead. We can still defend. Defend. And throw a giant rock at it. Cool. Oh, and a rage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Dang. Unless it applies retroactively, which it does not. It's awake and wants to do 16 damage and use a buff. Okay. This is good. It is... Oh, it's not vulnerable. Okay. We have a giant rock. And a bird swoop. I think we get to use everything, though, so it's fine. We could throw pot. 3 vulnerable, true. Or gain energy. That would increase the damage a lot. I don't know if we need to. It might kill it, though. Oh, we could try it. I'm just trying to make sure that order doesn't matter. I don't think it does. I think it's just dead. That's a big bug. Indeed, Booty Scooty, it was a big bug. And now it's a big dead bug. It probably stinks. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block, draw 1 card. I'm not really doing a block deck. Taunt. Gain 7 block, apply 1 vulnerable. Okay. I am kind of doing a vulnerable deck, but I don't feel like that fits real well. Sword Boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times? Randomly. I don't think any of these work. We already seem to have plenty vulnerable. I agree. Oh, skip. Another battle. The Obscura. Summon. This enemy intends to summon monsters. Well, let's kill it before it does. 3 vulnerable exhaust, 2 strength. Well, we don't need to use our block. I think we gain the 2 strength. We could gain energy and get to play all of our cards. But I think we inflame. I want to tremble. I want to strike. We could have. We could have. That's true. And Noir is saying that because of the Paul's Eye. Pale's Eye, maybe? First time Pale. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand and draw an extra turn. That might have been a good time to do it, for sure. We didn't have a ton of great cards. Gain 2 energy. It would allow me to play everything. But then I would be gaining cards and not able to play any, so that doesn't make a ton of sense. Yeah, that might have been a good hand to get rid of some cards. Uh-oh. Wants to do 16 damage and 6. When it dies, it revives next turn at full HP. What? When this dies, it revives next turn at full HP. Well, that's rough. Minions abandon combat without their leader. Would have gotten us 2 powers for first turn. That would have been good. So we really just want to kill this one. Every time you play 5 cards, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Whenever you play... I think we gotta play Pyre. We just get to play everything. But the order is important. I think. I think we panache. Whenever you play an attack card, gain 3 block. I think we rage. Then we bird swoop this guy. We pyre. And defend. And see what we get. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 energy. Well, if I do that, I'm going to gain a card and be able to use it. That's great. So I have 2 energy that I can use. Oh, and it did the 10 damage each. Cool. I'm excited. All right. I can do this one. Deal 11 damage. Apply 2 vulnerable and gain an energy. So I would have an energy back still. 11 if it's vulnerable hits twice. That sounds good. Let's do bash. And dismantle. Wow. If I do this, I might just be able to kill it. Although, let's see, I would have one more energy, and we don't know what card I would get. I have 18 block. I think I'd just go with the 18 block and take the 4 damage. It's not bad. And then hopefully we can kill this guy. He's still vulnerable. Transform all into giant rocks. 12 damage increased. That sounds good. This would be better as a giant rock right now. Pow! Pow! Alright. 10 gold. And a choice of card. Armaments. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand. Havoc. Oh, 0 cost. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. That sounds dangerous. Setup Strike. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. I don't think I want any of them. If I do, I'm pretty sure it would be Havoc. Just to see what would happen. Most of the time that battle is slow burn, where you kill the big nuke summon every turn, by the way. So slowly you kill the big guy? I feel like that went really well, Noir. Is that, I think that's what you're saying, that I handled it well, maybe? I don't think I picked anything. All right, cool. That's good. I'm glad I played it well. Oh, we got another unknown. Oh, I like the rain. That's pretty cool. Nice effect. Slippery bridge. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there is a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gusts of wind buffet you, threatening to end your journey. Dang. Most decks just can't kill it that fast. Normally, if you focus the main guy, you take too much damage. Gotcha. Well, heck, it worked really well then. Let's see. Overcome. Dismantle is removed from your deck. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. I'm okay-ish with that. Or I hold on, lose 3 HP. The card in the above option is randomized? Huh. It would be randomized to a different card entirely? Or it stays dismantle and its effects are randomized? I guess to a different card entirely. I think I would rather have it removed from my deck. Always lose card from this. Yeah, either you're choosing to lose it or you're choosing to lose it and get something else. I guess I would just like to lose it. It's not that amazing. It's good, but it's not that amazing. Ugh. All right. We have... This is the path that I think that I would like, because we get 2 elites with it. This is the way. We get some treasure and a pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Huh. Okay. Wait. I want that. Yeah, I think it'll mostly be a dead item, except with this one. Then I would get extra cards along with it. Alright, we have plenty of health. It's fantastic item, but for your relics and power, it basically does nothing. Okay. We got plenty of health. We can upgrade a card. I wouldn't say any of those or the defense. Maybe this one. I don't think that one. Maybe. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3. That seems good. Transforms all attacks in your hand to giant rock plus. Ooh. 20 damage. We're a giant rock deck if we do that one. Ooh. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 energy. So many good options. I would choose Panache, Bloodletting, or Primal Force. I'd be raging or throwing rocks personally. Raging. Oh, I forgot about rage. Yeah. That one's good. I like the rock throwing. Like, that's huge. I already have used that several times and it works. Alright, an elite. Battle starts. Alright, quick bathroom break and then we'll face the elite. All right, and I would encourage you guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please do gently squeeze the follow button. 145 health, Entomancer. Aggressive, intends to attack for 3 damage 7 times. Wow. Personal Hive. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into your draw pile. So you don't want to attack it. If you do, you want it to be for maximum damage. Wow. Giant rocks, that's maximum damage. Low damage attacks and multi-attacks are bad, essentially. Yeah. Terrible. I think we want to kill it before it kills us. And I think the way to do that is with our energy potion. That would be 20 damage times 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 80 damage. I don't think we get Rampage again. And I think we use this to up our odds of doing even more damage to it. All right. Let's do it. All giant rocks. We're drinking the energy potion and seeing what we can do. Whenever you play an attack that... Dang it! I always get this one right then. I guess it's good. I get 3 block and 7 damage on it. Throwing rocks at the beehive, indeed. Ow. Well, that's a lot of cards. Unplayable. Every time you play 5 cards, deal 10 damage. See, we really needed to apply vulnerable on it before. Oh, it wants to do 18 damage. What a mess. I think we bloodlet. But we probably panache first. We bash so that it's vulnerable. And we'll be right back to 4 energy. Do we get to use everything? I think so. Bash. Pyre. Defend. Defend. Bird poop. Bird swoop. And we're done. Eight damage. Not terrible. Whoa, that's a lot of dazed. Oh my gosh. All the dazed cards. Useless. Gain 2 strength. Man. Noir. Ah, you're so right. Yes. Ah. The perfect time for Pale's Eye. I forget that one every time. Twice so far. At least it's not intending to do damage. Into giant rocks. Actually, that would make this one stronger but cost more. It really doesn't matter. We just kill it. But yes, we could have done that. That would have been good. Energy potion. Gain 2 energy. Cool. Amethyst aubergine? Aubergine? Aubergine. It's probably gine. Enemies drop 15 additional gold. Cool. That's not bad. We'll take that. Dismantle. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. Hits twice. Oh, we had upgraded Dismantle. I forgot about that. That really sucks to have lost that one. Pillage. Deal 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Could work with our deck, but I don't think so. And Tremble. We already have a Tremble. I skip. What is this? A Hunter Killer. It looks pretty cool. Enemy intends to apply a debuff. All right. Wow. A lot of good ones. A lot of good setup cards. We can play all of our cards. Inflame and Tremble or skip. I mean, it would be interesting to see what happens if we play everything. We're strengthened. It's vulnerable. There's not really any point in doing this one, except for the unceasing top. Because we could just keep going. I would do it and see what the unceasing top brings us. Giant rocks. Hey, there we go. We get Pyre. $20 damage. I mean, I would rather it be free. And then do a defend. Just because we can. And this one just because we can. And end turn. That wasn't the worst ever for 3 damage. We applied some more effects on it. Rampage. Rage. Whenever you play an attack, gain 3 block. And it does intend to do 21 damage. Definitely do that. And we just attack the crap out of it. And get lots of block. Another defend. 5 damage and 2 vulnerable. What is happening to me? Why are my attacks doing less? Tender. Whenever you play a card, lose 1 strength and 1 dexterity. I must have missed something. I'm a tender little guy. Still wet the bed and whatnot. The debuff he did last turn. Okay. Hey, we upped Rampage. That's great. And we have 5 energy. All right. We panache and then we use these. Big ol' Rampage. 30 damage. It's just dead. Pow. Pow. All right. 20 gold, an extra 15 from our bonus from Amethyst Aubergine. Colorless Potion. Choose one of 3 random colorless cards to add to your hand. It's free to play this turn. Add a card to your deck. Howl from Beyond. Deal 21 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn if excuse me, at the start of your turn if this is in your exhaust pile, play it. It sounds really strong from the aspect of doing 21 damage to all enemies. We have 5 energy a lot of times. I don't know if we can get it into the exhaust pile. Feed. Deal 10 damage. If fatal, raise your max HP by 3 exhaust. Also difficult to play. Unrelenting. Deal 12 damage. The next attack you play costs 0. We could skip turn to put it in the exhaust pile. And then you get to play it for free? The Greenest Bean, thank you for your first time message. Apparently they like your idea and think that it's fire, so that's like a big old cheers to Noir. This is true. We use it to skip turn and play it for free. That's pretty cool. I don't think this one does enough. Like, I've tried that before and it just doesn't work that frequently. This one's neat, except we don't have a lot of high cost attacks. I'm willing to try this. And it would make me work on Pael's Eye. Let's do it. All right. On to the next elite. Feed is great when you're good deck manipulator. Otherwise, it's just better strike that clogs the deck. Gotcha. Rampage. Bash. Let's see. Bloodletting. Ooh. So many good ones. We start with Panache, I think. Did Pael's Eye work with Timepiece Draw Relic? Oh. Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during the turn, draw 3 additional. I assume that it would, but I haven't experienced it yet to see. I would assume that it would. Noir, do you know the answer? I think it does, but been a couple months since I last played this. Wicked Sweet. Yeah, man. I think we Bloodlet. And then Bash. And then Rampage. I think. Ooh. We gotta play Pyre, though. Oh, we got this at the wrong time, didn't we? Dang. Rampage, Howl. Yeah? Wait. Okay. Do we have pots? That's what I was thinking. Like, what about the pots? Wrong card? Gotcha. No worries. No worries. Choose one of 3 random colorless cards. It's free to play. Or gain energy. Yeah, we want to... I think we want to do the gain energy. And we play, like, just about everything. Thought it was the one that played an attack at the end of your turn. Oh, gotcha. It wants to do a good amount of damage to us, too. I think we're going to need the block. I don't know. If I were to do it, I think I would make sure to pyre. This is an elite, right? Yeah. It already wants to do 10, 18, 24 damage. I got a pyre. This one will get us an energy back, so it actually costs less. It only costs 1, realistically. Oh, I get to decide which ones to attack? I kind of want to cut it in half. I don't know if that weakens it by cutting it in half, but it's a theory that I have in my brain. Oh, there's a reattach ability. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. So you want to kill it all at the same time. Wow. I think we do energy potion. And we just play the crap out of tons of cards. Bash. This one. We gotta do the howl. And I think maybe we do a... No, defend doesn't do anything for us. That's huge. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns. So we might not actually want to kill it. It was always Rampage Howl. I don't know, the greenest bean. I am a noob. Total noob, so I don't know. But I'm learning. Oh my. Okay. Just funny it worked out that way. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. I think we kill it all. Not right now, but pretty quick. Ow. It's not going to revive and reattach. I won't allow it. Gain 3 block. Bird. Yeah, I think we bird this thing. And then strike this. And we're done. Well, that wasn't so bad. I mean, it did do a fair amount of damage, but we got some gold, a flex potion. Gain 5 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 5 strength. This seems like one that you would want to use at the very end of battle. Tuning Fork. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. Okay. That's a lot of skills. And you would get it at a random time that you may or may not care about it, and it's only 7 block. I mean, it's good, but... Battle Trance. Use it on your turn. You do ton of attacks or multiple attacks. B Trance Poggers. You like the Battle Trance? Draw 4 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. It seems pretty cool. Especially if I have a lot of energy. Iron Wave. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Juggernaut. When you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. It sounds good, but I don't have a block deck. This one works a lot better with my deck, and it's 0. I'll go for it. It sounds good to me too. All right, random nothing enemy. And it has 134 health. They're getting to be harder and harder, aren't they? Louse Progenitor? Let's see. Juggernaut would have worked with your Rage and Orichalcum. Not that I would have taken it. Gotcha. 9 damage and wants to do a debuff and curl up and gain 14 block upon first being hit. Another big bug. There's a lot of bugs here, Booty Scooty, for sure. All right, if you guys are new here, I would encourage you to hit the follow button. Let's see. Strikes. We got Bloodletting, Inflame, gain 2 strength, and Strike. I kind of like the idea of Inflame. First time. We could skip and exhaust everything here. We get rid of a lot of our strikes. But it would be a good chance to try it. And we would gain a lot of cards. I'm down. Let's try it. Wow, that's a lot of cards. That is meant to be done with Howl from Beyond, but it's okay. Pyre. Rage. Whenever you play an attack, gain 3 block. Man, so many good ones. Well, heck. Why not have more cards to confuse me with? It does work. Yay. Yeah, I have so many cards. It's crazy. I think Panache. Unless Rage first. Oh, it's an attack card. Whenever you play an attack card. Oh, heck, I don't know. Panache. Giant Rocks. We could give it vulnerable. I think Pyre is so important to use early. Whew. What do we have up here? No, no. We should use Rage. I guess it doesn't matter, but we have it, so like, why not play it? We're gonna transform Bird Swoop into a giant rock? I don't think that's worth it. I think I would rather just do the 15 damage. I never take Pale's Eye, but I'll have to look out for it with Timepiece. Uh-huh. Thinking about playing differently, eh? I think I like Bird Swoop being free. So I'm going to use it. Then I'm going to use Primal. And then I think I'm just going to use a Giant Rock, unless we think Tremble is better. I wish I had more energy, but probably play an attack card, gain 3 blocks, so we would gain some more block. Yeah, let's just do it that way. All right. Yeah, I would definitely look for it with timepiece. It seems like it would work good. All right, now we've got the 5 energy, which is amazing. We have some giant rocks. We can make more giant rocks. We could do bash for 1. That's a good start. Get it vulnerable. We'll do bird swoop for free. We'll make more giant rocks out of the strike. Big damage. Oh, that killed it. Nice. Burb swoop. It's bird poop, isn't it? Armaments. Gain 5 block upgraded card. No. Tremble. No, we already have that. Expect a flight. Gain energy for each attack in your hand. You cannot gain additional energy this turn. Gain energy for each attack in your hand. Well, I have tons of attack cards in my hand at times. You cannot gain additional energy. I mean, that could be massive for my deck. Or it could clog it up. For each attack. Wow. I'm going for it. Sometimes I have so many attacks in my hand. All right, 56 out of 90. I think we go to the smithy. We risk it, baby. I'm scared, but I think I do it. Or we gain 27, which would take us up over 80. Yikes. That's a toughie. What card would we upgrade? Maybe Rampage. Can we upgrade that one again? Probably not. We have a lot of upgraded cards. We need to not die. It's so tempting. Smithy, I think. Oh, that lowers its cost to 1. Okay. I think Rage. Rage is the way. Whoa, that looks like a giant something. Sucky. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. The Insatiable. Enemy intends to use a buff. Enemy intends to give you 6 status cards? Holy crap. Well, that's a lot of status cards. I gotta remember we could trade in all of our cards and gain a bunch more. At the start of your turn, if this is in your exhaust pile, play it. Does this exhaust it? Yes. I think we need to do it. We haven't done it yet. The other option is to play Panache, Bird Swoop, Rage, and Howl from the Beyond. I think we just end our turn. We get the free Howl from Beyond. If we don't need the other cards, then we do it. Well, I don't know if we need them or not. I mean, Rage is really good. But I'm clueless as to whether we need it. We don't need anything. It only does 22 damage to all enemies. And there's only one. Bird Swoop does a lot for us. Rage does too. It would be nice to have later. There might be more enemies that we're facing. I would panache. Rage. And then do both of these, I think. And that's a loss of 2 energy. That sucks, but this is a good time to add this one, although it's free to play. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Exhaust. Next turn, gain block equal to your current block. Exhaust. Boo. I think it's Shockwave. From your draw pile into your hand and exhaust it. Yeah, I think it's Shockwave. Three weak, 3 vulnerable. I hate that it turned out that way, but I think that's the size of it. Holy crap. And what do these do? Hey, where'd they go? Did it put them over here? Frantic escape. Get farther away. Increase sandpit by 1. Increase the cost of this card by 1. What? I don't know what any of that means. Enemy intends to attack for 6 damage 2 times. It's weak, it's vulnerable, and sandpit. In 4 turns, you'll be eaten and die? What? Oh. He's a hungry boy. Get farther away. Increase sandpit by 1. I guess you get to play this card and it makes it last longer. It increases the amount of turns. Oh, and it's 1 energy. Okay, alright, I get it. Deal 10 damage. Increase this card's... So instead of 4 turns, you die in 5 turns. Exactly. Okay. 2 strength. Draw 4 cards. Well. Or I could just play all of my cards. Well, shoot. Let's see what I get. And it wants to do 12 damage. We can give it more vulnerable. Oh, it's already vulnerable for 2 more turns. I would kind of like to get that out of my hand. It's only going to do 12 damage. That's not a lot for right now. Let's do vulnerable. Let's do inflame. And we're either going to rampage. I think we're going to rampage. And hope that we get it again soon. We could frantic escape. We don't have a lot more of those. I think we frantic escape. Oh, I hate it. 4 turns, though. Surely we get more frantic escapes, but I have 3 right now. This is my discard pile? Yeah. Whew. I need the card that gives me more energy. You have 6 escapes total, I think? I do. Yeah. So I'll get them soon enough. I think I rampage. Alright. Decision made. This game is forcing me to make decisions, and sometimes I don't like to make decisions. And it's forcing me to make them somewhatly quickly instead of debating forever. I am a master debater. Don't read too much into that. There's all the cards. Alright. Bash. Strikes. Pyre. Each energy. Gain energy for each attack in your hand. Alright. That's awesome. Let's do that one. We definitely have to pyre. We probably end up bashing. It wants to do 21 damage, though. We gotta pyre. I think we bash it because we'll get back to 2 energy. Keep the vulnerable real high on it. And then we could... At the end of your turn, without block, gain 6 block. We'll only take 15 damage. If we use a block, we're wasting our time because we're already going to get 6. So we just strike. We're wasting our energy, not our time. Block is negative value due to... Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Or how come? Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the blocks in my deck, but it's difficult. All attacks into giant rock. So we could bloodlet. Have 7 HP or 7 energy. Rampage. Bloodlet, Rampage, Primal. Yeah. Or we could scratch and end our turn and get a new bunch of cards, but I don't think that's worth it. I also think we bloodlet. We're building up the Rampage. Primal. That would make this one do just as much. Yeah. Yeah, 23. 23. Oh, wow, nice. Get further away. This is perfect. Perfect. Love it. I've got all the energy in the world for these. Could not have come at a better time, and we end with a block that we don't need. Wonderful. And now we're, what, 5 turns away from it? Wonderful. Draw 4 cards. You cannot draw additional cards. That one is kind of counter energy synergy with Unceasing Top. Kind of. Whenever you have no cards, it kind of ruins the Unceasing Top. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I have 5 energy and I only have 3 cost, so I can definitely play everything. I think we just start with Battle Trance. It does work with our latest card that gives energy for extra attacks, though. Which one is that? Expect to fight. You have a massive hand. Yeah. Makes sense. Let's try Battle Trance first. Ah, look at that. Expect to fight. Gain an energy for each attack. Which we have plenty of. You would have just skipped it back then instead of taking it, both of them. Yeah. I'm just double checking everything. Yeah, I think we expect to fight. 8 energy. Wow. Is it already vulnerable? It is. But we could still bash it. I think we just get to play everything, probably. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, everything. Wow, and still have an energy left. That's crazy. We probably should have played Flex Potion. Maybe we would have killed it. I think we'll still live, though. Strike, Rage. Play an attack, gain 5 block. Skip! Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we can't kill it. See if we get something better to kill it with, right? Ho! The, what is it? Pael's Eye with the Pocket Watch. The 3 additional cards. Crazy. There's 30 damage. 45 damage. Crazy. I'm just trying to see what else. Yeah, just this one for the 45 damage. And it doesn't really matter, but we can transform these into giant rocks and do even more damage. And it's dead. Woo woo. 100 gold, 15 gold, an energy potion. Gain 2 energy. And add a card. Pick a card, any card. Let's see. Thrash. Removed until end of combat. Okay. It's describing exhaust. I don't need to read that. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random card in your hand and add its damage to this card. I'm not in love with that. Fiend Fire. Where are we at, by the way? We were at the boss. Okay. Trash is awesome. Can eat our rocks. Huh. The Thrash. I'll have to reread it. Fiendfire. Exhaust your hand. Deals 7 damage for each card exhausted. Exhaust. So I could use that after I have a massive hand, but it's only 7 damage per card. Brand. Lose 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. Fiendfire is great for big hands too. Lose 1 HP. Exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. That seems not very good. It's like a little bit of everything, which adds up to being nothing. I'm not understanding why this one is good. Deal 4 damage twice, exhaust a random attack in your hand, and add its damage to this card. Because I guess you could keep doing it over and over. Brand works for both Howl and our lose HP relic. So if you eat rock, it will do 24 times 2 next time you use it. Okay. And then does it do it again? Like I exhaust a card again and deal even more damage? Can I keep doing it? Because that's pretty cool if so. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we gotta do Thrash. I didn't realize. It makes sense that it would do it every time, but wow. I think Thrash. Act 3, Glory. I like the way in Slay the Spire 2 we start with this reward. Or at least the last time it was reward. They're all cards that can work with your deck. I don't like the last one though. Gotcha. Vacuum, the first demon. Give yourself to me, and you will be feared as much as I. Fiddle. At the start of each turn, draw 2 cards, 2 additional cards. You may not draw cards during your turn. Well, that doesn't seem like it synergizes. That really does away with the unceasing top. Preserved Fog. Holy crap. Remove 3 cards from your deck. Add Folly to your deck. Folly. Unplayable, innate, ethereal, eternal. Mask is a no-brainer for us. Okay, I haven't read Jeweled Mask yet. Jeweled Mask. At the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free to play. A power. Random. I have like 1. I have 1. And it becomes free to play. Hell yeah. That is a no-brainer. 33% get Pyre? Wait, what do you mean? Isn't it 100%? Power. You can sort by type at top. Okay. Gotcha. Why was I seeing what I was seeing? Oh, I was looking at the color. It looked like a special color. Spatial. First option is really bad. Second is good. Really? But third is great, huh? Remove 3 cards. Add folly. A 3-for-1 trade. Well, I like Jeweled Mask. I think that's the no-brainer as well. All right. Let's see. We have an ad coming up. I'm going to stop it from going off. It would rid us defends, which are kind of dead, but mask is far superior. Yeah, it seems really good with this deck. I think hopefully it saves us there after that choice so I don't have to think about it again when I come back. But I do have to go over to the in-laws for dinner. And we're leaving in just a couple minutes. This seems like a great place to stop for the evening or afternoon. So I'm going to call it quits there and get you guys rated on somebody. But I might do more Slay the Spire 2 tomorrow, as I generally don't enjoy weekend hots super much. But maybe I do the same thing and do a little bit of hots and then a little bit of Slay the Spire. I don't know. You can look for me at around somewhere in the afternoon, around 3 p.m., maybe a little bit earlier. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Booty Scooty, Noir. Let's see. We had our new guy, the Greenest Bean. Nice to see you and meet you. Great to have you here. And some other ones that have been here and that have lurked. Thank you guys very much for the lurks and for just hanging out with me. Really appreciate it.